What's up guys? Javi here at Javi's Boom Tech, and today we've got the Big Blue Party paired up against the Nyne Rock. Let's see who comes out on top. Alright guys, so I have the two contenders right here, the Nyne Rock and the Big Blue Party on my left. On the right hand side, the Nyne Rock is coming in at 12 pounds with 65 total watts of power and a battery life of 9 to 10 hours and a price tag of $249. On my left hand side, I've got the Big Blue Party also coming in at about 12 pounds with 72 total watts of power, a battery life of about 5 hours, and a price tag of $199. So let's get to it. In this sound test, I'm gonna go ahead and do it outdoors since these speakers are primarily meant for the outdoors. So we're gonna get a good idea of which one does the best job of cutting through all that ambient noise that you're gonna encounter when you are outside. So we're gonna start the test at about 50%, and I'm gonna go back and forth all the way up until 100%. I'm gonna do it uninterrupted, that way you guys have the best chance of hearing the differences without any interruptions or commentary. So let's get to it, guys. right, guys, hopefully that sound test gave you a pretty good idea of what you're getting when you are choosing between the Nyne Rock and the Big Blue Party. Hopefully you could tell that the Nyne Rock is definitely more powerful than the Big Blue Party. It gets louder and the bass is just out of this world. Now, having said that, the sound quality, I have to give it to the Big Blue Party. It definitely holds it together better, with the highs, the mids staying crisp and clear, and the bass staying nice and punchy and tight all throughout the volume spectrum. The Nyne Rock does struggle a little bit. Once you get past that 75% volume mark, you do start to get some port distortion, and the treble does get a little bit harsh. You push it over 80%, some songs are gonna be worse than others. So really, you wanna stay at 75% and below. Having said that though, the Nyne Rock is so powerful and so loud that you really don't need to go over 75%. So you're gonna be just fine keeping it at that volume. That way you don't get that port distortion or that harshness in the bass, in the treble. So if you're deciding between the two, it really comes down to this. If you want better sound quality, go with the Big Blue Party. If you want more power, more battery life, a build that's more rugged and can endure falls and water being spilled all over it, then definitely go with the Nyne Rock. I doubt you're gonna be disappointed with either. These are both big, powerful speakers. However, you are definitely getting more power, more bass with the Nyne Rock. Well, that does it for me tonight, guys. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for my Saturday episode when I'm gonna go ahead and unbox and review the Cube by Definitive Technologies. You won't wanna miss it, so check it out. All right, guys, that does it for me. I'll see you next week. Thanks, bye.